Welcome back to ESC Fan TV. I'm here joined with Martin from the Let Me Be the One blog and podcast, and Ian and Donna, our regular panelists on the show. We just watched Malta and Destiny's Me Casse first rehearsal. It was fantastic vocals. I think let's start there. I mean, her vocal is flawless, and she knows how to work a camera. I think that is fair to say. There's a reason that this is one of the favourites to win Eurovision this year. Martin, what did you think about the overall package that we saw on stage?
Well, it's a bit interesting listening to people, and it depends on your whether you liked the video before or not, because if you did like the video, people don't like this and vice versa. And I wasn't that fussed with the video, but I like this because she's got a great voice, which we've all said. She's got the attitude that matches the song. Excellent there. And I love the bright colors, and I like the geometric shapes, and I like the fact that it seems to be set in some sort of dance studio or ballet type thing, and they're all dressed like that, and people will probably look at what she's wearing, and if you think about it that way, it sort of all makes sense. But I think for Malta, they'll be hoping in a way that people will be focusing on her voice and her attitude rather than how the overall looks, because I can see how it is very sort of dividing whether you like it or not.
Ian and Donna, one thing that you'll take away from this performance is how dominant and strong Destiny's vocal is, but also the choreography is incredibly bright. And we saw our first pyro curtain of Eurovision rehearsals. What did you make of the performance?
It's good, and she is brilliant. We knew that already. We knew she could deliver vocally, and she's got the attitude and the sass to get that message of the song across, and she does that brilliantly. I've never quite been on the hype train with Malta, either last year or this year, to the extent a lot of people have been. I'm not entirely sure the staging quite works. It is colourful. I'm not entirely sure about the costume choices. I think they were better in the video. But this is all about her and the voice. I think they might just be overcooking it a little bit. Let her voice and her attitude and her power and her personality come through, because that's why people like it. It's her.
Absolutely.
She's good.
Although I sort of agree with Martin that, the shaping of it does allow her to come through a little bit more, and the camera work is actually well focused. I don't think they need to tinker a lot with that unless they change something major. I do think I personally prefer little elements of the video than this, though. Some of the more shift kind of outfits that she wore before gives a little bit of see-throughness to the outfit. Maybe something a bit more like what Azerbaijan had could be more useful here, I think, just to give it that kind of swing sass. I feel that, there's a cabaret element that is sort of missing from that sound for me. But otherwise, she's got it. She's one of the strongest performers that I've seen already in this set of rehearsals. So her work is more or less done. It's the rest that needs to develop around it, I think.
That's a really great point, actually, around design of costume choice. They could have taken a similar theme, obviously not the Cleopatra part, but the costumes used in the Matahari song and applied that concept to this, and it would have worked in a similar way. And it'd be interesting to see whether there are any alternate staging that they have in mind, because we know Sacha Baptiste is involved in the staging for Malta this year, and usually in a run through you get a couple of different options. They tweak it slightly, so it'd really be interesting to see what Malta do as a second rehearsal.